interrupt your news programming on KRMA to deliver this emergency message. The following message has been transmitted by request from the Littleton Police Department and the Colorado State Highway Patrol. At around 10:15 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, a Be on the Lookout report was issued by Colorado State Highway Patrol of a vehicle driving recklessly. Details are scarce at this time. The driver of the car and 5 other passengers were last seen at a spring break party. Any info about these suspects are to call 911 immediately when you can do so safely. Stay tuned for further updates. Urgent bulletin: the suspects mentioned earlier have fully crashed the car over a railroad crossing near the intersection in Littleton. The Colorado State Highway Patrol and Fire Rescue are en route to the crash site. All 6 people in the vehicle were killed instantly from 5th and 6th degree burns. They still haven't yet been identified. Stay tuned for later statements from school and law enforcement officials on this tragically developing story. Tune to 1640 FM on your radio dial to tune into state police statements later on in this broadcast. Stay away from this area. We interrupt your news programming on KRMA to deliver urgent information to the general public. The victims of this horrendously fiery crash have been identified. They are but not listed in alphabetical order are Nathan Gladwin, Tom Meests, Mike DeBoo, Mike Butinger, Tara Relfsknieder, and Beth Linton. Later statements will be released to news outlets surrounding this heartbreakingly developing story. Tune to KRMA serving the Denver area for urgent upgrades to the Colorado State Highway Patrol regulations and other policies. The investigation in this crash is only beginning. Stay tuned for further updates. The Colorado State Highway Patrol and the Littleton Police and Fire Departments have speculated alcohol as the main culprit to this fiery fatal disaster. Nothing is confirmed yet in the meantime, so stay calm. Listen to later statements from NTSB, State Highway Patrol, and school administration officials on this heartbreakingly developing story. Tune to 1640 FM on your radio dial for additional statements on upgrades to the Highway Patrol regarding its policies and regulations. Once again, stay tuned for further updates. We are sorry to interrupt your news programming and other broadcasts. This is an urgent emergency update from the Colorado State Highway Patrol and the Littleton Police Department. Alcohol was confirmed as the cause for this fiery disaster. 4 of the 6 people in the vehicle tested positive for alcohol. The Highway Patrol and school superintendents have fully cooperated regarding to later lawsuits in this fiery disaster. Upgrades to DUI checkpoints will be introduced later on this week. Thank you for your cooperation during this heinously frightening emergency. We will now return to normal programming on KRMA under regulations with the emergency broadcast system.